Good morning. This is TalkToLife. Early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. It's another beautiful day, another opportunity, another investment by God to your life. This is another help that God has given to you to change your story. Guess what? If you missed it yesterday, today you can correct your error. Guess what? If you think you don't do enough yesterday, today you can step out and do better. It is not about what has happened, it's about what's about to happen. You are the determining factor in the school of life. Greatness is your portion. Whatever you want, you will get, only if you are ready to do what is necessary. Today is 128th day of consistently showing up here. To prove to the devil that God is in charge. It's another opportunity to let you know that you can be what you want to be. Wherever you are watching from around the world, please let us know. My name is Rotimi Adedokun, and this is TalkToLife, early morning unlimited inspiration. With Rotimi Adedokun, here I am able to see the things that God has provided and much more what you need to do. And anytime what you need to do come alongside with what God has done, then life will not just give you what you desire. Life will give you what you deserve. So today, I want you to step out of mediocrity. I want you to step out into excellence. Today, I want you to dust your error away from you and step into excellence. Today, I want you to give it another shot, because yesterday cannot define you. You are not your hero. Everybody make mistakes, but those who try again, they will forever be thankful. Wherever you are around the world, my name is Rotimi Adedokun, and this is TalkToLife. Please, can you do me a favor by just letting me know where you are watching from? All you need to do is just say, hey, Rotimi, or hey, TalkToLife. This is so. I'm watching from, or I'm listening from this. Let us know where you're calling from. October 6th, 2020. I want you to know something today. If you don't give up, life will soon give up. If you refuse to let it go, life will soon let it go for you. Whatsoever that you don't care about, life will not care about it. Your energy, your resources to invest in today, in your husband, in your children, in yourself, you are just paying forward for the future. Mr. Future tells you that I don't have power. Whatever you do today, that's what's going to determine what I'm going to give you tomorrow. And guess what? If you sow evil into tomorrow, the future will multiply it. As a lady takes from their husband to give them what? In excess. If a woman takes money from you, she's going to give you what? Of food. If you take 5 minutes away, enjoyment away from you, she's going to give you a child. The same way life will give you much more than what you give to life. So don't complain. Don't see what is not working. I want you to please stop complaining about what is not working. I want you to step into the realm and say how everything is working. And if everything is working, that means, hey, you are in charge. Be in charge of your destiny. Don't allow somebody to tell you how to live your life. Don't allow them to tell you how to get the best of your life. One thing I know that is sure, if you take life serious, life have no choice than to take you serious. How ready are you for the Mr. Future? Are you investing time or you are spending time? These are the questions I will be asking you today on the 6th day of the month of October in 2020. I will be praying. After prayer, then we can go straight to business. So let us pray. Thank you, Jesus. Just come here to say thank you because we have no other Father. Thank you because we know that you have strengthened us in time of weak. Lord, thank you because you are the one that holds our families together. Lord, thank you because of your provision. Lord, thank you because of this TalkToLife meeting. And I pray that for as many that are connected right now around the world, that you bless them, that you strengthen them, that everything that they needed, Lord, that you meet them at the point of their need. And at the end of it all, we have the God to glorify your holy name. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. 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 Guess what? This is TalkToLife. Early Money Unlimited Inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. So thank you for staying with me. Thank you for making things happen for me. Please, 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 if you have been blessed by this little boy, how are you doing? I want you to please invite one person today. It's simple. Go on your Facebook, invite them, copy the link and send it to them. You are doing this not for me, but you are sowing a seed into your future. Because the Bible says, whatever you make happen for one, God will make happen for you. So, thank you, everybody. I pray for strength today. I'm tired. But we got to do it. So, let's do this. Let's invite somebody. And when I come back, I'm going to go straight to business. TalkToLife. Welcome back. This is TalkToLife, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today, please, you gotta join me to pray for strength. Well, regardless, you know we're gonna do it. I'm up, please. I want you to know that we live in the world of unlimited possibility. Your strength, your energy, everything that you need is within reach if you can reach. That's the law of reach I just shared with you. Well, God is still in control. Yesterday was a blast. If you have not watched it, I don't know how the video deleted yesterday on Instagram, but if you can go on YouTube or you go on Facebook, you're going to see it there. I was talking about knowledge, and I mentioned something yesterday, and the person repeated it back to me, and I said, wow. And this is what I said. I said, knowledge is the mother of light. It guarantees confidence in chaos and turns darkness into light when you really need it. The person said, hey, sir, that stood out to me. It resonates with me. Let me tell you something. Most of you think today I will be sharing with you on the subject of waste. So most of the time I have some sub-headings. I have intro, I have the definition, I have a nugget, I have the things, and I have how not to be a waster. So when I do things like that, I don't have everything set up. So in the midst of it, when I say please write it down, it means I'm hearing it for the first time myself. And in the school of capturing, whatever you cannot seize is not yours. So I'm saying that to say that you should be ready today, because there's going to be a word that is going to resonate with you and change your life. Yes, change your life. A car that is designed to pick 100 people at a go. If the car chooses to pick 2 people at the go, it's not the car's fault, but the fault of either the owner or the driver. You cannot get the best of life living an average life. You know, I don't know how to say it to you, but you know what happened? Nobody can help you like you. Nobody can make things happen for you like you. If you really, 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 really need what you really, really need, then you will really, really know that this into this life demands. Life demand. Oh my God, I wish I have a better way to say it. Life demand. You'll be surprised. Life demands. You cannot just be coming easy, talking easy, living easy, and you thought, hey, Mr. December will just come and give you what you want. No. Daily investment of time, energy, and resources is the foundation for living a best life. So, your abnormal usage of a precious gift that is given to you, that is waste. And recently I spoke to a pastor's wife, and she told me, she said, Pastor, he said, my husband is the one that designed my flyer. I said, really? This is one of the top pastors in Winners. He said, he designed your flyer. He said, yes. I never knew that man can hold a computer. The man that the woman mentioned to. So abnormal usage of the precious gift. So your life, your time, your relationship, your future, if you don't maximize them today, you're going to lose them. You all know the law of lose. I want you to know that the best is yet to come is simply for those who only that what? That will never take a break. New iPhone is out. New what they call it, Iris watch is out. How come the pandemic does not stop Apple to load out their product? It's simple. That is why they are still in business. So, abnormal usage of a precious time. That's what I call waste. Inability to be able to maximize the moment. I call that waste also. I want you to think about it. Many times you take the money that you don't have to buy the cloth that you don't like to be able to please people who don't like you. Many times what you do it for people's sake. Anything that you do against your conscience, against your willingness, has put you in a place of waste. So, I'm going to go on a shorter break again. And I want you to know that if you don't start now, the future is not guaranteed. The future is hidden in today. Your great future is hidden in today. So if you want to see great future, work with today. I love that. I've seen somewhere that I'm going that 2021 is my year of announcement. So, behave, believe, become, behold. That's the rule of the game. You behave it, you become it, and life goes on. I come to tell you as an introduction to this is that, are you sure you are living up to potential? Is that all you think you can do? Think about it. I want you to think. The way you are living your life right now, if you continue, how far will this kind of life take you? If I tell you greatness is not tough, it's a lie. If I tell you greatness did not put demand on the present champion, it's a lie. But regardless of whatever happened, no. Regardless of whatever happened, know that the future will only pay those who has invested in it dearly. The time you invest in your life to read books, the time you invest in your life to listen to tape, the time you invest in your life to let your mentor speak with you, the time you invest in your life, that is what is going to determine what happiness. There are no magic anywhere. The only magic that is available is the one that you make happen. So let's go on one more short break. When I come back, I'm going to dabble, swim, and fly into the ocean of what I call waste. That's TalkToLife today. Waste. How can you avoid it? Welcome back. I know some of you have done the necessary. You have invited somebody. Now let us proceed. Waste. You see, I'm not talking about you are wasteful, but today I'm sharing with you on the subject of waste. But before we proceed, like I said, try your best to invite one person to this platform. And try your best to be able to, share with me one thing that you learned yesterday. What is one thing that you learned yesterday? Yesterday I talked about knowledge. What is that one thing that you learned yesterday? Anybody, if you know you are here yesterday, what is your one take home? And if you can tell me where you are watching from, I will really appreciate it. So 3 responsibilities at the same time. Share, share, share. Let somebody be blessed with it. Number 2, what is it that you learned from what I taught yesterday? And number 3, where are you watching from? Yes, where are you calling from? Where? So let's do this. This is Talk to Life. Okay. Please, Jessica Amenagbon. I love that. What a long name is that. I love it. So let us please like, share, and let us proceed. We had enough time. Firstly, I want you to know this. Everything that is in your hand is not yours. You are a steward of everything that you have. Your beauty, your look, your hands, your leg, your body. You are a steward, the person that a manager is not yours. That is why when somebody dies, nothing else. The house is going to be behind it. The car is going to be behind it. One thing I want you to know is this. Everything that you have in your hand right now, all the money in the bank account, when the trumpet blows today, you might not be part of it. So, let me start from here. How many things have they forced you to buy that you are not interested to buy? That's a waste. How many videos have you taken your time to watch that has nothing to do with your life? That is a waste. I wrote an article, it's on my Instagram. I call it Mind Your Business. A lot of people run out of their mind. They don't really understand it. So let me tell you about 5 nuggets of waste. I'm going to go on the definition later. Number 1, a wasteful life, it is unserious life. You can't be serious with life and waste life. Everything of God. Everything that God gives you needs your diligence. No matter how small it is, it needs your diligence. You cannot be a slack and yet you will not lack. Wherever there is lack, know that you are slack. I'll say that again. Anywhere you can trace lack, slack will just be right there beside you. So a waste life is simple to what? No life or unserious life. Number two, waste time. When, long time ago I said something. I said some people who have time think that they have time, and the people who don't have time wish that they have time. You will never know how life catch up with people. You will never know how the future rolls very fast to meet up with the people. A 16-year-old, people don't know. As a young lady, men will come around you, and when you are late 20, 25, and early 30, you will see, where are those men? It's because life has ignored you. I want you to look inside of you, look inward, and ask yourself this simple question. How much am I making? How much am I spending on? Do I spend, then think of saving, or do I save, think of spending? You cannot get from future what you are not ready to put into it. The future is not selfish. I want you to think about your life. If you continue the way you are doing right now, where will you end? Where? Today I got a news from somewhere to me. And I was saying, God, why? God said, you have been praying about it. So consciously or unconsciously, you have been praying about it. Can I pray for you? By the power in the name of Jesus, everything that you have prayed about will come true to you today in the mighty name of Jesus. I'm telling you something today I want you to know. Stop wasting your life. Take life serious. Stop wasting life. Stop wasting time. How do you waste time? You waste time thinking you can do it later. Hey, I'm going to do it later. The more you push it, the more you cannot do it. I love that. If you can push it once, that means you cannot do it. So, waste life, you're not serious with life. A waste time, thinking you have time, you can do it later. A waste relationship is when you don't have respect for the people that God has attached to your life. Let me tell you something. People will speak for you when you cannot speak for yourself. People will bless you when you don't have something. I don't mean that everybody that you see is the right person, but there are some people out there who will support your vision. Yes. But never wait. Don't wait. If you wait, you waste. You have to keep pushing even when there is nothing to show for it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your relationship. Are you in a relationship right now and all the guy wants is to take you to bed? Run from such a man. He's on a mission that he doesn't know himself. Don't waste life. Don't waste time. Don't waste relationship. Number 4, don't waste money. Don't waste money. I will advise you today. How do you waste money? You waste money by buying new things. It's the same thing. I can't find the first iPhone that I bought. It's iPhone 4. iPhone 4, I use iPhone 11 now. I think they skipped 9 or something. And I see the trend. That was why, I don't know how they do in England. They will tell you to come and trade in the phone. All they just do is to repackage and add something new to it. And they sell it back to you again. The first iPhone that I used was iPhone 4. iPhone 4, I moved to iPhone 6Th. iPhone 6Th, I waited till I got to Tosa. From Tosa, then I got iPhone 11. I head on to the same phone because it's the same thing. What did I do on the phone? Maybe mail, call, and text. Don't buy what you don't need. If you buy what you don't need, one day you will never have what to buy. Don't buy what you don't need. Thank you, Jesus. Save your money. The principle is the same. Save, invest, spend. Save, invest, spend. Did you see that? Don't spend, save, and invest. Invest, sorry. You know, when people say, I don't know where the money goes. No, you know where the money goes. People don't know where you go. Don't buy every time they bring new clothes from you. Say, listen, this lace just came from Switzerland. Blessed, I bless you in the name of Jesus. Go in peace. You don't need it. You don't need it. Don't waste your money. Let me tell you something. I'm a dangerous giver. I wish you know me. I'm a dangerous giver, but I give on budget. Let me tell you something. Why is it that God did not give Jesus and Holy Spirit at the same time? God gave Jesus. When Jesus Christ completed the work, he gave Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit continued it. Is that not what it is? Good. So as a child of God, what to tell you that before you spend, you should think about it. You have a 2 million naira, and what you think first is to go and buy a car. How will you run the car? What about gas? What about registration? What about insurance? In America, I have 2 cars, and I'm paying like $180, if not $200 for 2 cars, monthly, for insurance. I want you to know this. Let me tell you something. No one will say you should not give them. But let wisdom tells you this. That I don't know, maybe you remember our talk. Sister told you remember on selling. There are some things you must sell and there are some things that you must buy. That you must give, sorry. There are some things you must sell. There are some things you must give. God will never demand from you what you should sell, and never demand from God either you should give or not. Going to church does not guarantee you to be wealthy. What am I saying today? Don't waste your money. You don't. Good clothes are good. Going to restaurants, very good. Deny your kids of the good thing right now, very good. Do you know why? If you don't deny yourself today, you are in denial of tomorrow. There is always a tomorrow, but the question is, are you qualified to live that tomorrow? When you have maxed out your credit card, you have a credit card of $20,000 and you have used $21,000. wish somebody could just understand this out there. Stop wasting your life. Stop wasting your time. Anyone calls you, hey, what are you doing now? And you tell them, I'm doing nothing. That shows who you are. Even when you don't have anything physical you are doing, tell them, I can get to you in the next 30 minutes. Is what you are about to tell me, is it urgent? If they say it's urgent, listen to them for 1-2 minutes. 1-2 minutes. If that person cannot describe why they are calling you, tell them you talk to them later. Your life, your time. Your life, your time. Your life, your relationship. Your life, your money. And your life, your idea. Number 5, idea. Don't waste idea. Listen to this. People don't pay for idea, they pay for product. Until your idea is converted into a product, he abides by himself. I want you to think. People, idea runs in the realm of invisible, the spirit realm. It is product, everything that you see on earth is a picture in somebody's mind by heaven. So if you can have a good picture, until you print it for people to see, nobody wants to pay for it. I want you to think about it. You have idea to be cooking and be putting it on Instagram, but you don't do it. It's idea. Do you know where idea stays? They stay right here and right here. But guess what? Do you know where money goes? Money comes to you here, and you use your leg to go and get it done, or to go and make good use of it. You can never be great keeping your idea here or here. It is better to fail than not to fail at all. It is better to die failing than to sit doing nothing. People don't pay for idea, they pay for product. Product is a converted idea. An idea is unconverted product. Look at your email in the morning, everywhere on Google. People always selling something to you. Hey, buy this. But do you know why? They have converted idea. The question is, what are you selling right now? Everybody, what is it that you are selling? And I told you, if you sell nothing, you will soon be sold. People bring Christianity into life scenario. No. Christianity is very, very good. But God will never take responsibility for you, what you should do for yourself. God will never buy grocery for you after he has given you money. God will never pay your rent for you after he has given you money. God can give you a car. He will never buy gas in it for you. Yeah. What is it that's going on in your mind right now? The Lord has told you, hey, start this YouTube channel. Started teaching kids, teaching husband and wife on how to live good life. You said, no, nobody's going to watch me. No, I said it yesterday. Listen, if you are concerned about how people will receive you, that means you don't know the God that called you. Help me to put it out there, please. If you are concerned how people will receive you, what would they say? Would they buy it? Then you don't know the God who called you. I want to go on a short 1-minute break. When I come back, I want to hear I want you to think. What is that thing that God has given to you? What is it that God is telling you to do? And what is it that God will not be happy if you don't make it happen? I will be right back. This is TalkToLife, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is TalkToLife, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today I'm sharing with you on the subject of waste. Waste of time, waste of life, waste of relationship, waste of money, waste of idea. If you waste your life, then you are not serious about your future, your purpose, your drive, your passion. If you waste your time, then you think you have and you don't have it. Before you know it, your 14 is going to turn to 40, your 16 is going to turn to 60, and your 15 is going to turn to 50. You don't have time. One thing the Lord told me, I think 2017, He said, those who have time think they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have time. I will say that again. Those who have it, they have time to make things happen. They still think that they have time. They don't have it. Nobody has time. Time is a boss that places limitation on you. You have to double time for your time to be productive to you. Double time. So those who have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have time. I want you to help me to write it down, because that is a powerful statement. You might not understand it now, but later you know. When a 16-year-old boy sees himself running, energy is there. He said, oh, I have time to do whatever I want. No. Anyone that become Olympic star start at that age don't have time. Because in the next 25 years, in the next 15 years, 20 years, you realize that energy is not there. You have to keep all your best, put your best in it. The time that you can run right now, run. The time that you can read right now, run, read. Because I know I wasted time, some particular time. I gave my life to God when I was 28. So that's why I screamed. That is why I shouted. That is why I said, no, you have to do it now or never. Now or never. I mean now or never. Time is not on your side. Time is your greatest enemy in life. You cannot waste time. Those who have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have. What do I mean? A little boy of 15 years old will just watch movies, watch Netflix, and play soccer and do whatever he wants. He think he has time. By the time he opens his eyes, it's 20. Before you know, it's 40. And the time keeps fasting space. You never keep up with it. And those who don't have time will say, wow. Say, I know. You will not do that. There are some things, despite what I'm doing right now, that you guys are blessed. There are some things I sit down and I think, I say, God, I know. I didn't know that there is life when I was 25. I didn't know that there is life when I was 20. I didn't know there is life when I was 18. I wish somebody can tell me what I'm doing right now. My first son is 14. I push him hard. He just go to bed right now. Why? Because I knew nobody tells me this. Nobody pushes me like this. I say, hey, boy, you have to get it. By the time you are 25, you are settled. I'm going to be on your neck. So I'm on your neck right now because I've wasted time. I've wasted resources. I've wasted things. I got 2 masters in 2-3 years. No, in 2016, 17, 18, 19. In 4 years, I got 2 masters. Because I will do many things to catch up with time right now. I don't want it to be that. I want you to please start now. Where are you watching me from? Where are you listening to me from? I'm not making this up. I'm telling you the truth. A time is coming where opportunity will present itself. I'm sorry, I still get my video covered. A time in life where opportunity will present itself to you. And the opportunity will ask you, they say, where is your qualification? Wow. Opportunity will ask you, do you have a master in human resources? Master of divinity, because I want to give you something that only those who have master in those fields can do. The life will ask you, oh, please, do you have a certificate course in cooking? Let me tell you something. Even when you are waiting for something, get involved in other things. Learn. You can never catch me doing one thing. Never. It has never happened. Since I gave my life to Christ in 2000, long time. I don't do one thing. I do many things. 1, 2, 3 things. So if I'm doing this is about to finish, this is there. This is there. This is there. When I was in California, in San Diego, I worked full-time in the United States Navy, and I drive down every weekend to Winter Chapel and Los Angeles doing that. When I finished, I moved to Tulsa. When we got to Tulsa, we started a winter Tulsa. We moved to Oklahoma City. In that process, I was a full-time student. Yet I fly down to San Antonio. Doing that. After I finished my Master of Divinity, I signed up for Master in Human Resources. Now, you will never believe me. Go and look for a CPE. Doing this. Writing books. Doing this. Life does. You don't have time. Start now. Start now. You know, some of you are watching me right now. You thought, what are you talking about? I have time. You will never know. You know, why is that I don't sleep? Is that I have wasted time. No, what I'm doing right now, I wish I'm doing it when I was 18, when I was 28. I wish. What I did when I was 30, when I was 35. I wish. Let me give you 2, 3 definitions and we move. Number 1, what is waste? Let me give you a scripture first. Maybe that will help you. You know, there are some guys who have leprosy, and they are the gates between the gate of their city and the gate of their enemy. But before then, a prophecy has gone forth that by this time tomorrow, a bag of rice will be sold for 2 naira in Nigeria. At the gate of Cotonou, Benin Republic and Nigeria, which are states, at the gate of United States and Canada, which are neighbor states, he said, a bag of rice shall be sold for $2. And the man said, listen, this is not possible. The man of God said, this you're going to hear, but you're not going to hear part of it. So no matter the level of prophecy that have gone ahead of you, God must use people. Sometimes you will be the person that will do it yourself. Sometimes God will trigger somebody to go and make it for you, make it happen yourself. But this time, the 4 lepers men were at the gate, and they said, if we wait here, we will die. If we go to them, we will die. He said, why not go to them and die? Write this down. If you have nothing to die for, you have nothing to live for. If you don't know, I'm closing my eyes because I'm so tired. But the Lord said, you must do this. You must do it. Am I not tired? Oh, super tired. They are not the excuse. I'm not doing it for you. Everybody, you are connecting with me right now. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it so you can watch me. No. I can do this, record it, and sell it. I know how to make money with something like this. Forget about it. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm not doing this for you. Okay? I'm not doing this for you. Those lepers say we are going. As they make move, God move with them. Do you know what is waste? Everybody, do you know what is waste? Number one, waste is a force deployed from hell to silence, useless, and create undesirable future to those who have a beautiful future. Waste is not from heaven. Crossing leg watching Netflix, that is not God's intent for your life. You should think, you should develop capacity. You should read the book, you should burn the oil and take the late night courses. You have to. It's a price that must be paid so you can get the things that you want. It's a price that must be paid. So what is waste? I said waste is a force deployed from hell. You waste time, you waste ideas, you waste money, you waste relationship, and that is FL attacking your future. Waste is a force deployed by hell to silence, to useless, and to create undesirable future to those people who have a beautiful future. To waste time doing nothing, you might appear as if you are cool. You are not. You are just actually eating up your destiny. What is waste? Number two, waste is a careless living without a driven purpose. Careless living not without a purpose, without a driven purpose. Why are you doing what you are doing? What is your ultimate of doing it? These are the things that are supposed to ring in your mind. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Careless, wasteful. It's a careless living without a purpose driven. You are living life, but you are not purpose driven. Let me give you a solution to waste as we round up this morning. I need to go on time today. One, ensure that every resources in your hand are maximized to the fullness. Ensure. Before you spend money, no. Give that money name. Before you spend money, name that money. Listen. You will work for 2 weeks and they give you £2,000 or they give you $1,000. And you take that money and you just take it somewhere and blow it in hours. But it takes you 40 hours to get it. That means you can use 1 hour of your life to destroy 40 hours of your destiny. That's what it means. If you take your paycheck and you think buying shoe is the ultimate, buying new tie is the ultimate, you have used 1 hour of shopping to destroy 40 hours of your life. Do you know what's going to happen? How do you think you're going to feel in the next 2 years doing that every day? I want you to think. Think. So ensure your resources are well labeled. Number 2, be mindful of your future. I want you to be scared of future. Guide your future jealously. And how can you be scared of your future? How can you be mindful of future? That means let today be maximized. Every hour. The question, if you live here right now, where will you go? And if I wake up, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the kids to school. I'm going to do this. When I come back, I'm going to read. When I read, I'm going to write. When I write, I'm going to clean. I'm going to let know that you live each day ready. So number 1, ensure resources are well labeled. Hey, $10 goes here. 20 pounds goes here. 50 goes here. This is the tithe. This is the offering. Don't allow somebody to speak to your pocket before you can give. It's a sign of your immaturity. If somebody has to prophesy, they prophesy, say, hey, I see something on you. You have to bring $2,000. And you go and you went to go and bring it. That's the sign of you are a baby. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 2-3. I want you to know, number 3 now. If you don't develop a solid support, you are by yourself. Develop a solid support. Out. Building team. Let everybody on the team be given responsibility. You do this, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. I don't want to miss my video today. I'm going to stop right now and come back Instagram, but Facebook, hold on, please. Ensure resources are well labeled. Be mindful of the future. I want you to have a picture of your future. And number 3, develop a solid support. Build a team. Don't do everything by yourself. Do you know why people waste? You waste because 1, you don't have enough time to meet with the demand of your life. Let's say before you finish doing, what can I call it? Let's say any project. Think of any project. Maybe you needed 100 hours to get that project done. And you know that's going to take you, if 100 hours, and you have to sleep. Maybe it's going to take you, maybe you work 8 hours every day, next 10 hours, it's going to take you 10 days for you to deliver your project for 100 days. All you need to do is to look for 10 people who can work for 10 hours. Did you hear what I said? You by yourself, you needed 100 days to achieve this project. But you can, by my advice, look for 10 people who can work for 10 hours. So you save 90 hours and you pay the people. Did you see that? So when I ask you, can somebody work for 1,000 hours? A lot of people have failed it. And I'm going to tell you the answer today. And I think I've given you partial of it. For the Hebrew that the Lord speaks to us right now. Before, God speaks to us through his prophet, but now God speaks to us through his son, the word of God. If you want to work 1,000 hours a day, it's simple. I'll just give you an example of it. The question is, how many 10 hours do we have in 1,000 hours? If you have 10 in 100, so if you have 100 hours by 10 people, it's going to give you 1,000 hours. Did you see that? It's simple. Or go and look for 1 million people who can work for 1 hour. It gives you what? 1,000 hours. It's simple. What am I trying to say? Until you duplicate your vision, your passion in the people, you are by yourself. One of the things people waste in life because they want to do everything by themselves. It is possible, but it is costly. Write it down. Many things are possible, but they are costly. It is costly to do everything by yourself. So, manage a relationship. Look for people who you speak the same language. When I mean language, doesn't mean where your mother's tongue. I'm talking about people who share the same value like you do. Work with them. Let them work with you. Read 21 Irrefutable Law of Leadership. Okay? So how do we get out of waste? Number one, ensure all resources are well labeled. Number two, be mindful of the future, which is your future. Number three, develop a strong or solid system or support. Number four, how can you put a stop to a waste? Develop spiritual capacity. You have to take it to God. You say, God, please, I'm tired of wasting my time. I'm tired of wasting my time. God, guide my steps. What is it that I'm doing that is I'm wasting my time? You have to seek spiritual counseling. In the process, you will know the thing that you are doing wrong and what you can do, to make it happen. Spiritual support, that's number four. Number five, as we round up today, you have to develop abundance mentality. You have to think abundant all the time. Never think in your life that there is no money. Never think that there is no money. No, there are money, but the money is not in your hand. So think abundant. Lord, thank you because I have enough. Thank you because today every money needed is coming my way. Lord, thank you today. You see, you have to change your language for you to change your life. Change your language. Change your language. So how can you control waste? Number one, ensure every resources in your hand are well labeled, including your time. This one I'm going to do from 2 to 3. This one I'm going to do from 4 to 5. This one I'm going to do from 6 to 7. And when people call you and you are not expecting their call, allow the call to run into voicemail and listen to it. There are many people who have called me before. They said, Rotimi, we're just calling to greet you. Imagine, you are calling to greet me. Why are you greeting me? People are funny because they have access to your number. They will call you anytime. Don't allow people to steal your future. Don't allow them to get access to you anyhow. So, that's all I got today. Let me know what you think. 5 ways to conquer waste. Number 1, ensure that you label all resources in your disposal, at your disposal. Number 2, be mindful of the future. Be concerned about tomorrow, what tomorrow will bring. Therefore, run with it. Number 3, develop a solid support. Build a team. Build a team. Number 4, develop spiritual support. Pray, fast if you could. Talk to your pastor if you could. Hey, you can schedule a free 15 minutes with me if you want. It's all about you. You iron sharpeneth iron. I'm listening to what you have to say. That's all I got today. Everybody, what have you heard? What have you heard, everybody? Sleep. Please, if you are blessed by this word today, help me like it and share. We just have only 1 like. Wow. Does it cost you anything to like and share? Come on, YouTube. You can do better than that. Come on, YouTube. It costs you nothing to like it. It costs you nothing. Okay, guys, let me tell you this. The best way you can be in support of somebody, the best way you can receive support to yourself is to support somebody. Does it cost you? We have like 13, 14, 15 people watching of their watch, and nobody, just 2 people like it. That's not good. It's a support. You like it and you share it. We see a lot of people who don't even subscribe. Wow. What I'm teaching to you, if you know how tired I live, this is 20 minutes after 2 in Central Time, United States. Please, 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 just do the needful. God will help us in the mighty name of Jesus. Please share, let somebody be blessed with. What have you heard today? Waste. I told you, you can sit there and die. But if you keep going, things will happen. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your idea. Don't waste your resources. Don't waste your money. Don't waste it. Yay! The dangerous thing you can do for yourself is not to try. Start, die, try is better than stay. Jeff Bezos asked himself, he said, if I got to 80 and I look back, what are the things I'm going to regret? It concluded with this verdict. He said, we will regret more the things that we don't try than the things that we try that we make mistake on. I have, from TalkToLife for 128 days, I have typed over 58,000 words, 523 words. That's what I have here. I have 230 pages of words that I typed. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do, nothing will happen. Those words are inside of me, but I won't be able to bring it out. So don't waste sitting down doing nothing. Waste is unleashed from hell to stop you to get your best. What have you heard? Yes. Ideas are the product in the realm of the spirit. Products are the idea in the realm of the physical. Wow, 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 wow. I need to write it down. I love it. I love it. Ideas are products in the realm of the spirit, but products are ideas in the realm in the physical realm. Physical realm. Yes, I get it right now. In the physical realm. Don't mind me, I'm tired. I need to go and sleep. I just have to do this today. Don't mind me. I will come fresh tomorrow. So people don't buy idea, they buy products. So don't tell me you have an idea. Everybody have an idea. Can you convert it to product? And can you sell it? Are people willing to buy? So let me read more things. Sing Global Group said it is better to fail than not to start or act at all. Yes, sir, you're right. He said people don't pay for an idea, but only a product. Yes. What else? If you are not selling anything, you will soon be sold. Yes, I remember that. Yes, product, what you can see, product, the idea in the physical realm that you can see. Products are what you can see, and what you can see are product of what you cannot see. So idea are products in the spiritual realm. They are products that you cannot see, but products are ideas that you can see. People buy ideas. They don't buy. People don't buy ideas. No. I think that's wrong. People buy products. They don't buy ideas. People buy products. They don't buy ideas. I'm still reading from you. People buy products. They don't buy. Oh my God, I'm so tired today. Can't even type my work correctly. People buy product, they don't buy idea. So, what have you heard, everybody? Yes, those who think that they have time don't have it, and those who think that those who don't have it wish that they have it. Those who have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have it. Those who have time think that they have time. Those who have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have it. So everybody, thank you. I might need to exit now. Tired. I need to go and get set. So what I mean to say is those who have time, the young people, they say, oh, I have time, not like they don't have time. And those who don't have time, the elderly people, they wish that they have it. They wish that they have it. So those who don't have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have it. We gotta go. Thank you, family. God bless you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Let me tell you something. No man is an island of an idea or knowledge of anything. Everything that I come up here with are the things that was given to me. So those who don't have time think that they have time, and those who don't have time wish that they have it. So everybody, God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go. So thank you. People buy ideas. Amen. Thank you. May the Lord bless you today. May everything that you are believing Him for, may those things come to pass with speed. May you never be left alone. May heaven support you. In the mighty name of Jesus. So shall it be. In Jesus' mighty name. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, the book here, I still need some people, those who want to be of support. Please, if you are interested, remember to send email to my NewDawn. My NewDawnTV at gmail.com. My NewDawnTV. My NewDawnTV. Okay, I think we got it. So, if you are interested to be part of, distributing, I'm talking about in form of, support, please send us email and we'll take it from there. Thank you, my sister, to Maximizing and Sexing Global Group. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.